So you should be able to see this. This is my Dead Pixel OS operating system, personal operating system, and it's coming along okay. It's just a place for me to manage all my skills, the memory layer, which is what's happening now, working on now, but all the different things that make up all the different agents together, that I can just manage it all in one space, has been the idea here. So as you can see, the visibility layer of the memory layer is it's kind of weird. It wasn't exactly the original intent. So I actually used ChatGPT and a new skill that I made for prompting Codex that might help me get what I want. Codex skill is basically just standard operating procedures for getting the best results out of prompting GPT Soul specifically. And I'll leave a link where you can find that, as well as other skills too for other agents. But I'm going to copy this, because basically what I told it was analyze the attached screenshot, which is the observability layer of the memory section. The initial concept was an underwater bushel of bioluminescent particles on digital tentacles swaying gently in the murky water, and they would concentrate around the mouse cursor as it scrolls through the particles. Like the ones nearest the cursor, all start getting brighter and behaving slightly more intense around the cursor. We clearly have strayed very far off the path. What I need from you is a prompt that I can paste into Codex using the 5.6 model to implement the above described UX animations. I don't want it to feel cheap or senseless. I want what's happening physically to translate what the memory layer truly is and how it functions in an intuitive way. So we're going to copy that. Open up Codex. And work in the Dead Pixel OS project folder. Pasty paste. Change the model. 5.6 Sol. I don't know. I feel like when I put the effort level on high, it like overthinks itself into oblivion. You know. So I've kind of been experimenting with using it on light and medium. And it's been going okay. It does less like overthinking, you know, if that makes sense. Let's see what happens here. And you can see where like it has potential to be something sick, you know, but it's like not. That's all I know how to describe it, I guess. There's other stuff I'm doing in this too. I'm gonna add a terminal view manager and file explorer as well, which I think will be useful. Just ripping off what everybody else does, you know. But it is useful for me. ChatGPT Codex app is interesting, you know, because on the one side you have the ChatGPT side, which I've found is more helpful when trying to plan things and trying to ideate ideas. This Codex is a lot, which makes sense, you know, but that's not as clearly defined as it probably should be either, you know, in my opinion. I mean, because with Claude Code and Claude, you'd really get about the same responses doing planning and things on either side. It wasn't like Claude Code was less likely to ideate things further with you. Like, it's less in a rush to just jump right into the work aspect of it, I guess. Usage seems to go a lot further, although with the removal of the 5-hour limit, who would know, you know, because they just let you go, which is cool until you've used your weekly usage in a day. In my case, 4 hours or so. It's 4.7 billion tokens in the last 7 days. It's pretty serious. You get the, I like this too, about Codex. You get your little pet, piggity pet. It kind of gives you a updates on what's going on, and can reply, follow up. It's kind of cool. Look at that. That's sick. Hell yeah. I dig that. That's tight. It didn't take very long. Maybe what? How long has this been going? Maybe 15, 20 minutes. Pretty good. But, you see here, full screen. Pretty good. Kind of pretty cool. Definitely more aligned with what we originally had been trying to do. So, hell yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, you can see just that skill addition made a difference, because I actually had ChatGPT research the best standards and practices for prompting Codex in summer 2026, and that's what it kind of came up with for research and documentation that it used in the actual skill repo, so which you can find on my GitHub. I'll leave a link to that. But that's it. Adios.